Hi crocheters of the world! In this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet this infinity headband, and actually I want to show you how to crochet the infinity or moebius crochet technique or method. And you can work once you get it, you understand the method, you can work anything else that you want, so shrugs or scarves or neck warmers, so anything else. The idea is to create this twisted shape, and this is, as you can see, in which each way you put it will have this twisted part. And this is the idea of infinity, because this part seems to be the sign of infinity, if you think so, if we just look at it a little bit. And moebius, because it's a kind of stripe of card of paper, sorry, that is twisted. So you can, I just read on Wikipedia, because I just wanted to know where from comes this moebius name. So I just search on Google for moebius. Okay, so if you are curious, you can just go on and watch and search it. But this is the idea, the twisted part, and we will work the twisted part very easy. And yes, you can work scarves and neck warmers, but I just want to work another headband. I just love headbands, I don't know, more than beanies or hats. I love headbands. You can work it with this is worked with wool, but you can work it, and I will work the other one in the tutorial with acrylic yarn. But you can, of course, if you want a more summer headband, you can work it in cotton, so it's not important the material that you will use. So nor the crochet hook, so it's not important. You have to train the number of stitches that you need for the circumference of your head. That's it, okay? So I will chain now, and I will show you. I will say this was, I think, 60 chains. Yes, 60 chains, but I worked this with the, oh my gosh, yes, with a 5mm hook, and I'm working this one with a 3.5mm hook, so I think I have to put some more. And I will chain, I will measure my head, and I will be back to show you, to say how many chains I put, and of course to begin. So I'm back. I put 72 chains, and this is perfect for my head circumference. And I just want to join in round. Just take care not to twist while you join, while joining. So like this, insert the hook into the very first chain, but take care not to twist the chain while joining. Okay, this is very important. And of course, slip stitch to join. Okay, now I know that I have 72 chains, so I will have 72 stitches. We need a marker. Not now, but we will need the marker. And let us begin. So you can work this little project, or you can work scarves like this with yarn leftovers if you want. Actually, I'm working with yarn leftovers because it's really nice to get colorful neck warmers or scarves or headbands in this with this method of infinity or moebius. Okay, now we will work all the project with the half double crochet, and I will chain one, and I will begin working half double crochet in each of my chains. So at the end of this round I will have 72 half double crochets. So I just go on working my 72 half double crochets like this. Really easy. So work in each of your chain one half double crochet for the total number of chains that you put to fit the circumference of your head. If you are working a headband, but maybe, as I said, you want to work a scarf or a neck warmer, so for a scarf you need at least 100 chains. Okay, so let me finish this very first round working my half double crochets, half double crochet in each of my chain for a total of 72, and then I will be back to show you actually how to twist, so how to work the infinity method. Really easy, you'll see. Okay, I finished all my 72 half double crochets, and now here comes the tricky part. And so this is when we actually twist the pattern. So to do it, and to do it well, just pay attention a little bit of what I'm doing here. So let us a little bit zoom in. And we have this. We usually join with a slip stitch, but we won't do that. We will want to take the left side here, this one, and to twist it like this, upside down. Actually, here we have the stitches and here we have the chain. So we will work another round of half double crochets into the chains that we already worked the first round. Okay, so again we have this, and here is my first half double crochet. So here actually for a normally working in round I have to insert the hook and join with a slip stitch, but I won't do this because I want to work this infinity method. So I will twist this part, the left part, upside down, and I will work all around another round of half double crochets into the chains that I already worked my first round, so into the remaining loop of the chains here. Okay, without slip stitch. This is my very first, just want to be sure, yes, this is my very first. So yarn over, insert the hook into this very first stitch and work your first half double crochet. And now it's so easy because we just want to work and to work and to we just want to go and to work in each of our chain, remaining loop of the chain. Can you see? Are pretty easy to see the loops of the chain, the remaining loops of the chain, and I will work the same number of stitches. Okay, so I began here. You can, if you want to, you can just insert the hook into the very last half double crochet that you worked, just to be sure when you will be working the last stitch under it, actually here into the chain. Okay, now just go on and work like this into each loop, remaining loop of the chain. So we are working into each remaining loop of the chain. Oops. We are working half double crochet and we still have the same, we still have the same, we'll have actually still the same number of stitches, of course, because we are working, I'm working 72. Maybe you have more or less, depends of the circumference of your head or of the yarn and the hook that you are using for this project. As I said, you can work with cotton yarn. If you want it for summer, this kind of headband not only looks nice, really nice on our head, but it is very useful if you have long hair. So as you can see, I just work in each of my chain, and you can also count the stitches as you go on, as you work, just to be sure that you don't skip any. It's very important to maintain the same number of stitches, okay? So don't skip any chain here, chain loop here. So actually working in the mirror, the stitches. Can you see? We have the first round and the second round worked in the mirror. This is the idea. And this is, as I said, the tricky part, the first step of the tricky part. And at the end of this round, I will show you the second step of the tricky part of the infinity method. And that's all. Then we will just work like this for the, not length, but width, width of what we want to do. So as I said, I'm working a headband here, but maybe you will want to work a scarf, so you will want to work more rounds that I will work here for a headband, of course. Okay, so I am at the end. I have a few stitches to work, and I just wanted to work all this round on the camera just to be sure that you understand the idea, because as I said before, this is the most important part of the infinity method. So if you work this one properly, you'll see. And now we are here actually working the last stitches. This is the stitch with the marker, and as you can see, we have the marker here down. Okay, now this is what we have here, and I will take off the marker from here and I will insert it here. Now for the infinity, as you can see, we just have the twisted part, already have the twisted part. Can you see it? Now to maintain it, I will show you the second step, so the second, let's say, tricky part. Another very important aspect of this working style or crocheting style, not only crochet, because I think you can knit it like this, is that when you finish a round, actually you finish 2 normal rounds. So I have 72 stitches, and actually a round is not when I finish working 72 stitches, but the but 72 stitches twice. So actually we work on the upper part and we will work on the bottom part, and then we conclude a round. And I will show you this one too, how it works. Okay, now to continue, and this is the second tricky part, to continue, I will insert the hook into the very first stitch that I worked. So the very first stitch, I mean the stitch that I worked for the first time, so for the first round, okay? So the stitch that I worked for the first into the chain. So not this round that we worked in the mirror, but the very first round. And in this one, so yarn over, we don't slip stitch, we yarn over, we insert the hook into the very first stitch here, and we continue working. And this is the second step of the tricky part, and now we just go on. And we just go on and work one half double crochet into each of our half double crochets. And now I will work 72, and I will show you, just to explain it to you, what I was saying with the working the round twice. We complete a round. So I just want to show you, just keep the marker as it is, okay? So here, okay. And now I just want to show you what it looks where I finish my 72 stitches. Okay, just like this. Now just continue working one single crochet, one half double crochet into each of your half double crochet, and I just will be back to show you. I will be back when I will complete my 72 half double crochets to show you where I finish my actually round, which is a half round for the infinity scarf, infinity method. So I am working my last two stitches, 71 and 72, and here I am. Can you see? Here I have 72 stitches. Now I have to continue on, and I just to say I finished a round, I have to work until I reach this stitch with the marker. So actually now with 72 stitches I am at half round. Okay, now I will work 72 stitches more and I will reach the marker stitch, and this will be a round completed. Okay, that's why I said put the marker here, because it's very important. It's this actually the end of one infinity round actually. Let's say, let's name it like this, because here I on the bottom, and now I have to work one more 72 stitches to reach the stitch, the marker with the stitch with the marker. Okay, and let me finish 72 more stitches to work, and I will be here and I will be back to show you how to change color. So you will change color here. Okay, so you will change color when you finish two rounds, normally rounds, which is one infinity round. So 72 plus 72, which is in my case, which is 144 stitches. So you will complete one infinity round when you will work the you will work twice the number of the chain that you put for beginning. I have some more stitches to work until I reach the marker, and I just want to show you another thing that is very important. So why I said this, the infinity round or moebius round, okay? Because as you can see, we have here the middle, here it is where we began, so the tail, and we have the chain here in the middle. Now if you can see, we have 2 rounds on the bottom part and just one round here, and we are working the second. So that's why we finish a round, the infinity round, when we have the same number of rounds on the bottom part and on the upper part. So this is really easy to see because we always have the tail, beginning tail here. So from here we just want to count the bottom rounds and the upper rounds, okay? But it's okay if you just put the marker and you are sure that you finish one moebius or infinity round when you reach again the marker. That's all. So you don't have to count, you don't have nothing to do, just to go on until you reach the marker, okay, again. So this will be one infinity round, and you will be sure that you have the same number of rounds on the bottom part and on the upper part. Okay, now here I am working my second to last stitch, and now I want to show you how to change color. So I will take off the marker, take another color, just fold it in twice just to have a loop, put the loop on your hook and pull through. Sorry, I have to work actually the last stitch, so like this, but don't finish it. And now put the loop, oops, keep it like this, put the loop on the hook and pull through all three, and actually we just close the stitch with the other color. And now I am ready to continue on with my new color, so just work the tails too. Oops, I forgot to cut the main color. Okay, and now I just want to go all around until I will reach again. We can put the marker into the very last stitch worked, but now when we change color we know perfectly which was the last, because this is the last work with the main color. So we begin a round with the new color, so it's really easy. But just put the marker because okay, and I just go on and work another infinity round, so until I will reach the marker with this color, and I will work another one, so 2 infinity rounds, okay, I will work, which means that I will work 144 one time and 144 two times, okay, to be more specific. And then I will change, I think, yes, I will change one more time the color, and I will be back to show you just how to put your, I just invented a this little border here. I think with the border is prettier. So let me finish it. Now you know how to go on. Now you know how to change color. So let me finish the width actually of my headband, and as I said, I will be back to show you just how to work, how to finish and how to work your border all around. So I'm back. I finished the 2 rounds with the pink and one more round with the gray, just one. And here it is my marker. So now I just want to show you how to finish actually when you think the width is perfect. So work the last stitch and insert the hook into the very next and slip stitch to join, and it's that easy. Now I will cut the yarn, and this is what we have. So our headband, it's almost ready. I just want to show you the border. If you want to add the border, if you don't, you just consider your project ready. So for the border, with this pink, a little bit darker than the other one, just to create a little bit of contrast, I will insert the hook here where I finished the last round, and join the new color and single crochet. Now I will chain 2 and work into the single crochet. So actually into the single crochet work 2 double crochets. That's also skip 2 stitches and into the third work a single crochet, chain 2, and into the same single crochet in this one that you worked, work 2 more double crochets like this. Oops, like this, and continue on like this. So skip 2 stitches into the third, work 1 single crochet, chain 2, yarn over and into this single crochet, work 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, skip 2 stitches into the third, work 1 single crochet, chain 2, and into the same single crochet work 2 more double crochets. This is a nice border that you can use in other situations, other projects like blankets, or I don't know. So just continue on like this for a infinity round. So this means that you don't have to think of, oh my gosh, what is an infinity round, which is the difference. If you don't remember, if you don't understand the idea, don't worry, just go on until you reach again the marker where you have the marker, so for all the width of the project. Then actually when you finish, you just slip stitch, and for the border, if you want to add the border, just go on until you reach again the very first stitch that you worked for the border. That's all, okay? So don't worry about this. I just trying to explain it to you well. Maybe I just confused you. I hope so, not really, because it's not this. It's not that I want, but just don't forget to work with the marker. This is very important because it's the marker that marks your the last stitch of the round. Okay, so I will just go on and I will finish the project and I will have something like this. So hope you enjoyed the project, hope you understand how to work the infinity method, and see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.